And we welcome you live to N.E.W. Turmoil, and we have come home right round the corner from the compound in Liverpool tonight, and Erwin, a controversial main event from Liverpool, England. We will see Marty versus the Reaper for the United Kingdom Championship. How about that?
Well, yes, of course, that very questionable match last night. We did question whether that would mean Reaper's victory would give him the opportunity at the UK title. Our question has been answered in the main event tonight.
Absolutely incredible, controversial to say the least. We knew there'd be a reshuffle, but we didn't know it would be so drastic. And to pull out a variable rookie here from the EFW and to put him in a slot for a championship match automatically against Marty, who grafted his ass off to get there, has raised a few eyebrows in the back, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, most definitely. A lot of questions and a lot of looks, and well, after Riot everything has just exploded once again here in the N.E.W.
Well, absolutely, Erwin, and of course, commiserations, sir, for you losing your World Heavyweight Championship in dramatic fashion.
Well,
at the historic Riot 6 pay-per-view.
I've got to say, Hannibal Jacobs beat me fair and square. He kept me down for the 10 count. I can't argue with that. He is the new N.E.W. champion. May he enjoy it while it lasts, because I am coming back for that championship, hopefully, if the reshuffling allows me to.
So you intend to challenge again if the reshuffle allows it for the World Heavyweight Championship?
Well, yes, but I'm not on the card tonight, so me and my little stats monkeys have sat back and gone and trawled through all of the N.E.W. data we have.
You have stats monkeys?
Oh, I have stats monkeys. And we have collected a new collection of all our statistics. Essentially, we now have a lot more information on our opponents that we can bring up from time to time. Some very interesting developments in that regard. You know, we can now tell you how long these people have been in the N.E.W. Tell you how long they've held championships for.
Well, it's an incredible tool at our disposal. We thank all the tech monkeys who worked arduously through the night to bring us this information. And of course, we're going to kick it off tonight with a huge match in the women's rankings tonight against the new addition to the N.E.W, the legendary Japanese performer Akane Matsuda, who was unsuccessful in her debut match in the N.E.W. Will be hoping to do better tonight against the former women's champion Koba Clemens. Erwin stands at 5'2", 175 pounds from Kyoto, Japan.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Akane Matsuda didn't have the best start to her N.E.W. career, it's fair to say.
Akane Matsuda very keen to pick up a victory here and prove why she has got her reputation. I mean, it's going to be a tough one for a call-out, but Clemens, as you said, former women's champion, and with good reason.
Well, yeah, Albert Clemens had not been seen for quite some time here in the N.E.W, but she returned with a bang, and ever since she has returned, the 6'8" monster from Manchester has been absolutely dominant. This could be a long, hard night for Akane Matsuda. If she doesn't bring her A game, if she brings her A game, this could be an absolute clinic, ladies and gentlemen, to kick off Turmoil tonight, live in Liverpool. We thank you once again for joining us. Sat next to the former World Heavyweight Champion, Erwin. This could be a tasty opener for Turmoil.
Well, yeah, and this woman that's about to come down the ramp, she held that title for 56 days.
Well, thank you, Tech Monkeys. The former women's champion, 6'8", 274 pounds from Manchester, England. The Mad Mancunian, the monster from Manchester. 6'8", Erwin.
Absolutely crazy, quite a unique individual.
Oh, just terrifying power and agility and speed for a lady her size. Well, I use the term lady in the broadest possible sense. She will do pretty much anything she needs to do to win. A ruthless streak a mile long as Albert Clemens.
never been a popular one here in the N.E.W, but she's never really cared about popularity.
CSA is in the house tonight.
Can the rookie get her first victory in an N.E.W ring?
Well, it's going to be a hard one. If she does manage to win tonight, straight to it, no messing about. Oh my word, fist slam, using that height advantage immediately on Akane Matsuda. Clemens takes control. Oh my word, what power.
And it looks like Akane might have been better off sticking around in E.F.W for some time.
Well, an elbow to the knee. Akane Matsuda has been welcomed to the big leagues in the most impactful way possible tonight against Cole Albert Clemens. Only a second match in N.E.W. Akane Matsuda in trouble in the early onset of this matchup.
Well, we've said it before, of course, the women's rankings, there's nowhere more vicious in this business.
Oh.
And as a result, I mean, you see
that Akane neck wrench
having to climb a ladder against such a person as Cole Albert Clemens.
Well, yeah, Clemens going for the submission there, finally releases the hold after putting some damage on the neck of Matsuda, who has been stunned by the quickness and the high impact nature attack. And Clemens counters by Akane right to the leg. That's a good tactic. Trying to take her off a vertical base. Tornado DDT. Beautiful, quick, lightning speed reactions by Akane Matsuda.
Needs to stay on top of this now though. Whips her off the ropes.
Oh, drop kick.
Does not topple her.
Clemens still on her feet after that missile drop kick. I'm not quite sure if Matsuda could believe that, giving Clemens time to recover. Oh. Hangwoman.
She did stun her for a little while though.
Oh, absolutely. She got her shots in, but Clemens back on the attack, more focused than ever before, going right back to that leg of Akane Matsuda, punishing that knee joint once again with a big elbow. Oh, look at that strength, Erwin.
My word.
Oh, snake eyes.
Quite a height to drop from there.
Shades of the legendary Undertaker. Body press, snake eyes. Pretty sure the dead man did that once or twice.
Such an attack here, and Akane Matsuda, who's only 67 days into her career in both E.F.W and N.E.W combined.
Well, you put that together with for the mere fact that Clemens is 6'8", and Matsuda is 5'2".
Definitely a veteran by comparison.
Oh my word!
All of these things adding up against Akane Matsuda. Of course, she had her quite a long career before reaching E.F.W.
Oh,
that does not come into my stats.
Clemens, the kick to the sternum again. Well, we are the premier company for a reason. 2 count. Matsuda bridges out. That height reach advantage of Clemens has been on show in this match, because Matsuda, oh my word, with a knee to the head, is in a whole world of trouble. Whole world of trouble, Owen, if he doesn't get some offense in soon.
Great trouble, oh, immense trouble here.
Immense carry, oh my word. Jesus.
That very well could be it.
That could be it, indeed. Mercifully Shitoba with the count, 2 kick out.
Only a 2, Akane not wanting to lose this.
Yeah, but Akane Matsuda showing plenty of guts there with a kick out after a very long 2 count by a senior official Mike Shitoba.
She's had a big opportunity here. She doesn't want to be sent back to E.F.W before her go has even begun.
Wait a minute, Famine carry again, bench press onto the shoulder, Samoan drop. What power, what technique by Cole Albert Clemens.
And if that isn't it,
could be it.
Then Akane is surely going to pick up a victory.
2. Yes, it's over.
Cole Albert Clemens
here with a very focused performance tonight against Akane Matsuda. No slouch, but still no victories in N.E.W. Akane Matsuda must bring herself together quickly, or she will truly face the wrath of our owner and CEO Adrian Goldman. But what a match to kick off Turmoil tonight, and we are not done by a long, long way.
What a match indeed, and
Fallout slam, look at that.
Again, focused determination there.
Look at bench press.
Clemens.
Oh, like an assassin, focused on her prey. Cole Albert Clemens, absolutely ruthless tonight against the Akane Matsuda. Look at that Samoan drop once again.
Huge Samoan drop.
That could have arguably been the turning point. Akane could have been knocked out from that shot. Boom, there we go. What a victory for Clemens.
And we're hopeful, I suppose, that Akane can get to grips here in the N.E.W. Again, a whole different ballgame to EFW.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, I've got complete faith that Akane Matsuda, once she finds her feet here in the N.E.W, will be a force to be reckoned with. The question is, will she be given that time that she may need to adapt to the big leagues here in N.E.W? I mean, only time will tell. That's really a decision for Adrian Goldman. We must continue, because coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have a #1 contendership match for the Women's Tag Team Championships. It's going to be Nancy Valentine and the Foxy Valentine versus the Enforcers, Alice Young and Diana Simmons, arguably the most unified part of the Enforcers right now. The women's division of their team. Could be an interesting matchup tonight.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting matchup indeed. Fox, of course, coming off a victory defending her women's title last night. Nancy Valentine, still both of those wanting to get a shot at those tag team championships. They were so close to being in that match.
Incredibly close. I mean, and you have to wonder as well. I mean, Nancy Valentine will surely have aspirations to one day be women's champion. Of course, the protege of the Fox, seemingly completely loyal to her partner. But you have to question. There has to be a little fraction of you that questions, how long is that going to last? How long will Nancy Valentine stand in the corner of the Fox instead of standing across from her to potentially become women's champion herself?
That's a very good question. How long is she going to be able to sit at second, or wherever she is in the women's rankings? I mean, at the moment it's quite low, but if she ever got to #1 contender, would she pass up that opportunity? Currently she is at #7, so she does have a long way to go.
Well, yeah, Foxy Valentine, we've been a great team so far here in N.E.W. They came so close to those tag team titles. Fox stands in at 5'5" from Tucket, Rhode Island, current women's champion, and her tag team partner and protege, the very talented Nancy Valentine, 5'2", 109 pounds, from Long Island, New York, a future champion in her own right. I have absolutely no doubt about that. A great team nonetheless here in the N.E.W. The Enforcers have it all to do if they're not the unified force they claim to be.
And of course, the Enforcers coming off an unsuccessful attempt at those titles.
Yeah, a bit of a mixed night for the Enforcers at Riot, it has to be said. Unsuccessful in their quest for the tag team championships, the women tag team championships, but Rob Morse did win the United States Championship.
Yeah, the mechanic obviously not happy about that.
No,
a victory is a victory.
If I'm as furious as I've ever seen that young man, God knows what he's going to do to retain that to get another shot at that United States Championship. Alice Young stands in at 5'5" at 132 pounds from the great wrestling country of Memphis, Tennessee. Partners tonight with the Brazilian behemoth Diana Simmons from Rio de Janeiro, 6'1", 230 pounds of pure attitude. Young, the two-time women's champion, and Simmons is a three-time women's champion. Pedigree all of the way, and would be tremendous tag team champions. I have absolutely no doubt about that. But they have to get past the impressive group of Foxy Valentine first.
Well, of course, Fox so far has held that title for 31 days. Diana Simmons in her entire collection of 3 times has amassed 200 days. Alice Young in her attempts has amassed 97 days. That's nearly 300 days of women's champion. in the female enforcers.
Nearly an entire year.
We always go on about their pedigree, but once we got these stats, it just became clear. They definitely have the ability if their attitude is somewhat questionable. And I say that quite modestly.
Wow, Alice Young and Diana Simmons, attitude or not, are winners. And tonight, against Foxy Valentine, they must be considered favourites, despite the undoubted pedigree of both Valentine and Fox. If Young and Simmons head is in the game, it's going to be a very, very long night for Foxy Valentine.
And of course, anytime Fox is in that ring, it's a chance to send a message to her on a singles competitor level as well.
Oh yeah, Fox pulling out that amazing victory last night. That sunset flip turned it into a great crossface, retaining her the championship.
Alice Young coming quick to work on the women's champion.
Amazing scenes, but Alice Young, knowing how good the Fox is, knowing how deadly she can be, going straight to work on the current women's champion.
Well, and it was Alice Young that brought Fox into this business.
Oh, absolutely.
However, Fox couldn't stand for what she saw.
Fox, of course.
Ever since.
If I'm not mistaken, Fox is the woman that beat Alice Young for the women's championship. Oh my word!
Yes, that is true. Throwing her through a table off the top of a ladder, an absolutely phenomenal way to pick up a victory.
It's been a great women's champion ever since. Young hasn't forgotten that German suplex bridge overhead, beautiful. Only a one. Alice Young, arguably Irwin, the best technical women's wrestler in the N.E.W. today, and that's a big claim, a big claim. My money's still on Alice Young.
Well, an extremely good submission specialist, possibly never matched with the Fox, but again did not lose.
I mean,
by submission.
You tell you what, I would love to see a triple threat submission. Love to see it between Fox, Young, and Dixon from EFW. I think that could be a match for the absolute ages. A bit of fantasy booking there. Maybe one day we'll see it here in N.E.W. Who knows?
Well, you never know, of course. In due time, I imagine Adrian Coleman will be keen to bring some more new fire into the N.E.W. Until that time has come, though, we see Fox and Alice Young still going at it.
Springboard crossbody by the Fox. After those flurries of right and left by both ladies, the Fox with a springboard in a big way, my God, atomic bulldog, beautiful maneuver, great athleticism by the champion. The Fox has never looked better, Owen.
Oh, just slamming Alice Young into the canvas. Picking up on the shoulders now.
Yeah, fireman's carry by the Fox. Oh!
You'd think they'd be thinking about making a tag somewhere around now, Alice Young especially now. However, Fox is keen to do this on her own, but Diana Simmons is getting close. Oh, misses!
Misses! And Young faces the consequences with a vicious crossbody by Fox. Only gets a 2 count. Shot 2. Drop kick to the spine by Fox. Vicious drop kick by the women's champion.
Diana Simmons, you can't quite see her, but oh, there we go. Just eyeing down Fox.
Yeah,
wanting to get into this match.
Tried to get a hold of the women's champion when she was on the top rope, but wasn't quick enough. Fox that step quicker. Alice Young suffered the consequences, but it's been all Alice Young since, who's recovered remarkably well. And into the corner she goes. Could this be the moment we see the Brazilian behemoth? Oh my word, strong Irish whip into the corner. A lot stronger than that was what was necessary, quite frankly. Double team maneuver. Oh!
Double underhook. Oh, and the kicks. Fox really needs to make a tag close enough.
And she does.
Valentine
and Simmons both there.
Oh, but Simmons just cut her off.
Huge elbow by Diana Simmons, both women fresh. Nancy Valentine not so much after that huge elbow to the head. Oh, what a counter though, kick to the sternum. Enough to knock the big Brazilian down and again with a lariat. That's vicious kicks.
Valentine now with the upper hand.
Shades of Amenta. They're wearing. Oh my word, what a DDT by the Brazilian behemoth Diana Simmons.
Oh yeah, got a run up, not that she needed it. Just laid Nancy Valentine flat out here. Thinking about a tag, I think.
Square center in the ring. Valentine's in a lot of trouble here. Alice Young circles Valentine. Fox back on the apron finally. After her mugging by the enforcers, it's not looking good for Foxy Valentine. Oh, armbar Alice Young. This has won a championship. This has won her championships. Alice Young can't really interfere. It's a legal manoeuvre. Thomas right there. Fox is holding on. That's remarkable. Absolutely remarkable there, man. By Nancy Valentine.
However, does not gain the advantage in any way. I've seen this before. Nuclear dropkick.
Oh my God! Right into the heart.
Well, you might as well call this match right here.
It's over. It's over.
However,
Fox is in the ring. Fox is in the ring. Double axe handle to the back. Club to the back. Fighting. Clawing. Doing anything she needs to do. Bulldog.
Well, yeah, she realised she needed to equalise that
to keep this match alive.
Little bit.
My word.
Valentine, however, still out of it.
What a match this has been. In Liverpool tonight at Turmoil.
Only our second match in, the ladies doing us proud, taking things off here.
Big leg drop across the neck of Valentine. It's only a matter of time before these women headline the pay-per-view.
Simmons now waiting for Nancy Valentine to get to her feet. Oh, what a clothesline.
Smashing forearm from the top rope by Diana Simmons. Great athleticism. What's this? Gut wrench, gut wrench. Powerbomb, my word,
She even got up on her tiptoes on that one. Sent her right down to the canvas, my word.
Unbelievable powerbomb, guillotine. Again across the neck.
Valentine needs to get to Fox.
Cross the Fox, she gets the tag. Fox is in. Simmons can't believe it. Flying lariat by the champion. Drop kick.
Well, that moment of hesitation.
Simmons is rattled. Misses. Hasn't managed to get a tag. Young is screaming at Simmons. Rolls out the ring. Showing that veteran instinct there.
I think Young was yelling at her to get away.
Oh, vicious kick right to the face.
But she hasn't escaped the women's champion.
Snap suplex. No one does it better in the women's division than the Fox.
Fans here in Liverpool are alive. Fox with a Hurricane Rana there.
Fantastic match to kick off Turmoil. Only our second match in tonight.
Simmons making the tag to Young as Fox was thrown onto the apron there.
Amazing. Amazing once again. Alice Young into the corner. Fox rattles, Fox rolled. The women's champion in trouble. Irish whip into the other corner. Young slows down, playing those mind games. Oh, and a counter took too long. Inverted DDT by the Fox. I'll hit the tag, Fox. Oh no, she wants some retribution. Get the hell with a tag. This bitch is mine. Oh, you know where this is going. You know where this is going. Crossface. Crossface. The legs are up round the waist. The arms around the head.
#1 contendership.
This could be it right here. Shitopa's in a perfect position. William tap. William, no. Alice Young did not tap out. Alice Young did not tap out to the Fox.
And Fox taking that a bit personally there.
Fox is furious. Usually once she locks that in, then it's over, Irwin. Oh, Simmons not taking any risks there. Breaks it up with a double axe handle. Nancy Valentine taking exception to that, throwing Simmons over the top rope.
Putting her back in her place, as it were.
Fox.
Chateau nearly got taken out by the Brazilian behemoth.
Very, very close. No nip up there for Mike. Clearly off his game a bit tonight, saving his strength for what's to come. Whip drop by the Fox. Back in control over Young. Does head smash against the canvas once again by the vicious Fox, who is infuriated that Alice Young did not tap out to her submission. More damage to the head with an atomic hurricane rather. To hell. This is personal, Owen. Fox wants to be a double champion. Fox wants to make history.
But Alice Young quick to her feet.
And I'm not sure if she's not beyond breaking the neck of Alice Young to do it. Diana Simmons is a legal woman. Fox is still wanting blood from the enforcers tonight. She is a woman possessed. Snappy takedown.
We haven't seen this kind of vicious attack from the champion before. Maybe seeing Alice Young crash through that table has changed something in her.
I tell you now, Owen, something has changed in the Fox. I can see it in her eyes. She wants to be a double champion. She wants to make that slice of history here in N.E.W. Could you imagine the power that woman would have? Could you imagine the influence that the Fox would have?
It could be incredible.
Nancy Valentine knows she could ride her coattails for the rest of her career. Diana Simmons for a backbreaker, torture rack way too close to the ropes. Might do something about that. Break the hold, yes, using the 5-second count. Quite good officiating there by Shatopa.
Valentine once again in trouble in this match with
counters.
counters.
Oh no, hand drag, beautiful hand drag. Counter by Nancy Valentine, who's quick as she is beautiful and vicious as she is smart. Diana Simmons, if she stays on the mat, could be in trouble. I can't believe how quickly they just tagged the Fox back in after the beating she has taken in this matchup. I'm not sure what Valentine's thinking is there.
Well,
oh, crossbody.
Let's not forget, I mean, Nancy Valentine is a relative newcomer to the company, still only 175 days.
Well, come on, the Fox cannot be expected to beat two women of the calibre of Diana Simmons and Alice Young single-handedly, but that's essentially what she's being expected to do.
Well, she's still going to try regardless. I mean, Nancy Valentine has had little to no offense, as you said. Oh, wait!
Oh!
Head scissor, pile driver, DDT or something.
Head scissor, DDT takedown, whatever the hell it was efficient too. It's over! It's over! Again! Out of nowhere! Foxy Valentine! And Nancy! Well, Fox and Nancy Valentine are the #1 contenders for the Women's Tag Team Championships, but it was all the Fox tonight against the very determined, very aggressive enforcers, Owen. The Fox pulled off quite a victory tonight.
Incredible victory there.
That has to be considered an upset, despite the fact that she is indeed Women's Champion. Purely because of the amount of championships the enforcers have won between them, Owen.
Well, and again, Lisa Chase, of course, having her chance at becoming double champion last night. It seems that there is a possibility for Fox to earn that opportunity in the future. I'm guessing they may have to have their Are They Worthy match prior to that, but regardless, #1 contenders here. A hard-fought victory.
Amazing. Amazing #1 contendership match, and Nancy Valentine, despite the lack of offense from Valentine, it has to be said, are #1 contenders in the Women's Tag Team division. What will this mean for history tonight and in the future of N.E.W?
What a match that was, but we've got plenty more. Let's not forget the main event. TV Championship is on the line in somewhat controversial terms.
Oh yeah, I mean, Bart Brute and, oh excuse me, the TV title obviously, yes, excuse me. My god, I'm reading the wrong note there. Marty, the United Kingdom Champion, will face the Reaper tonight in a Falls Count Anywhere match. From absolutely nowhere. I just cannot believe the opportunity that Reaper has so soon in his N.E.W. career. And you asked the question last night at Ryan Owen, is it part of this reshuffle, or does the Reaper have some form of influence over Mr. Goldman?
Well, it's a very good question. We don't know. But either way, Marty has only had that championship 2 days and he's having to defend it once again.
Well, yeah, I mean, what I was trying to say before I got my notes mixed up, but next we're looking to see Bart Brew and Casey Judging what should be. Oh, wait a minute!
Hang on.
It's GBH!
The triumphant Intercontinental Champion.
GBH is going to be full of himself tonight after what was an iconic, historic, brutal Iron Man match. An Iron Man match for the ages. If you haven't,
42 days of championship reign from this man.
He is calming down on Cowboy Roy's record.
Oh wait.
Okay, let's get one thing straight right here. GBH might still be Intercontinental Champion, and there was 22 pins and 2 countouts between him and Cowboy Roy, but GBH did not beat the Cowboy Owen. He did not beat him. It was 12-12.
Well, he retained his title, and that's why he's gloating. But you're right, the match, in all technicality, was a draw.
It was a great match, don't get me wrong, and GBH still is Intercontinental Champion, but in my opinion, he did not beat the Cowboy Roy, and Cowboy Roy deserves to at least be in the conversation for the Intercontinental Championship again. That's just my opinion.
Well, maybe so, but the question is, who is going to face GBH next?
Cowboy Roy, that's who should face him. We should get the rematch. All the fans want to see it, I want to see it, I know you want to see it.
Oh, I would love to see it.
Let's just do it.
Decide it once and for all in some way, but
throw him in a cell and see who comes out alive. Let's just do it.
Until this ranking reshuffle is in order, title matches are decided by Adrian Goldman and Adrian Goldman alone.
Well, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be Bart Brute versus Casey Judge, and essentially, ladies and gentlemen, the loser will face Red for the number 2 seed. Essentially, seed rankings in the N.E.W. title conundrum as it is right now.
Well, this is for the
if
number
Red
2, but the loser will go for number 3. But as you say, yes, Red still not on the card. The doctor's still saying that he's too injured, and therefore if he cannot, then he will be replaced with a random seed. Bart Brute being a random seed, here tonight because Hannibal Jacobs has the championship.
Do you have any comment to Red's claims that he's considering legal actions against your actions in your match?
He stepped in there. He knew what was going to happen. He's just got sour grapes.
Do you think legal action could hamper your goal to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship again in N.E.W?
No, I doubt
it. Well, only time will tell, but this could be a great match and a great night. Bart Brute and Casey George, well, for one of them at least.
Well, yeah,
we welcome first to the ring, excuse me, we're in Bart Brute. This is my bad, goddammit. It's 5'11", 230 pounds from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Bart Brute with a relatively new look here, Owen.
Oh yeah, it seems to have changed his attire somewhat.
Well, Bart Brute claims he's a changed man, claims it's his destiny to be N.E.W. champion.
Yeah, wants to make it here in the singles division, sick of relying on people. What a decorated tag champion he was.
Oh, absolutely. Tremendously decorated tag team champion, but not yet. As I'm not aware anyway of him holding singles gold before in N.E.W. You may correct me wrong with your statistician monkeys there, Erwin.
No, as far as I'm aware, he doesn't have any success yet in the singles career.
But Bart Brute claims it is his destiny, quote, destiny, to become N.E.W. World Champion. This new look brings a whole new focus, a whole new attitude from Bart Brute. Only time will tell to see if it is successful. Well, he's been here a while now, Bart Brute. You can't really call him a rookie anymore.
No, definitely not a rookie.
It may be now or never for Bart Brute to prove once and for all whether he can cut it at the top of the card. We certainly know. 796.
Yes, I believe that means that he will have been here from the debut of Brawl.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
We are, of course, encroaching upon the 100th episode of Brawl, which I can't wait for.
Oh yeah, that will be a spectacular event, no doubt about it. Mr. Goldman will pull out all the stops, I'm sure. But we know this man certainly has the pedigree. We know this man can hang at the top of the card because he's been there so many times before her. In Casey George, a former N.E.W. champion, a former Intercontinental champion, and a former extreme
European, yes.
Extreme, well, a European champion.
You won't be used to seeing that on your notes.
I will not.
We have, as I say, we have delved deep into the past. We, of course, once did have a European championship.
What the hell do we pay that director for? 5'11" anyway, 220 from Des Moines, Iowa. I'll stick to the classic notes for now until they tell me what this garbage is all about. Casey George nonetheless. A tremendous performer, Erwin.
Absolutely incredible.
How long was the N.E.W. champion? Oh, can your monkeys tell me that one?
We can indeed. 54 days this man held gold, and that was of course after beating Vega. However, Vega was triumphant last night, which means Casey Judge slips one slot down. He might be able to stop that landslide and sit in here at number 2.
Well, absolutely, yeah. Vega now currently the number 1 contender for the biggest prize in our business today, the N.E.W. World Championship. You have to question what that means to Magnum Opus if Rick Weaver's climb up the Intercontinental Championship rankings continue. They already obviously hold the tag team belts. It could be a new day and a new power structure for Magnum Opus if Vega wins that world title tonight. Bart Brute and Casey George want to stake their own claim to the richest prize in our business today.
What an opportunity this could be for Bart Brute.
Oh, tremendous opportunity.
If I'm judging this rightly, without winning a championship, he would find himself down in the UK rankings.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's of course not kind of what's going to happen in the ranking shuffle, but yeah, I mean, traditionally this would be curtains for Bart Brute if he loses tonight. Casey George much more success, it has to be said, in singles action than Bart Brute, so Brute has to be considered the underdog in this match. Great counter there though. Rolls out the armbar, locks up again, headlock to Casey Judge. Bart Brute definitely knows how to wrestle.
Oh yeah, Bart Brute once a fan favourite, but still not greatly loved here.
Against
after going solo.
Big lariat by Judge.
I mean, he's been in some of the top championship teams here. He was once in the $1 Million Corporation. Before that, he was in the Trailblazers, the first N.E.W. Tag Team Champions.
Oh my god, a huge lariat again by Judge. But Bart Brute rolls out, but just finds a whole world of trouble there in the Enforcers. Gets back into the ring quickly before they can cause him any trouble. Runs right back into Judge with another huge clothesline. Bart Brute's in trouble here, Erwin.
Oh, Bart Brute indeed in trouble. Grabbing at the rope.
Yeah, trying to gain some kind of leverage on that rope.
Oh, fighting back now with a jawbreaker there.
Big jawbreaker. Oh, and a belly-to-belly suplex with authority. Huge belly-to-belly.
Again, what an opportunity this is for Bart Brute. Instead of being inserted where he would have been, even if he loses this match, he still gets the opportunity at the number 3 slot. But at the moment, his chances are looking better at the number 2 slot.
Gut wrench suplex. Bart Brute has woken up in a big way. Incredible. After the beating he'd taken from Judge in the early onset of this match, Bart Brute has come back with a flying drop kick to the head, kick to the gut. Oh, swinging net breaker. Jesus, what a net breaker that was.
Put all of his body into that one. Knows what it takes to put away Casey Judge, however.
Good counter by Judge, a good old-fashioned kick to the gut. We hope it was a gut. Spinebuster powerbomb. Holds on for a pin. I'm not sure if Brute kicked out or hit the bottom rope there. Either way, just a 1 from Mike Shitoka.
Judge now.
Middle rope. Elbow across the neck. Bart Brute in trouble. That dreaded neck wrench, Erwin.
Of course, we know yet another one of the Enforcers has left the fold. That attack on Louis Richardson from Troy Webster last night has led to a match here tonight, and I heard that Louis Richardson was out there dressing with other members. He wasn't in the Enforcers locker room. He went around and kind of apologised to everyone out back for being, you know, having taken their side for so long and being treated like that, saying that he was loyal to them, and if that's how they treat loyal people, he doesn't want anything to do with them. Oh, Bart Brute in serious trouble here.
Tremendous amount of trouble, falling at the feet of the other enforcers who are watching him with contempt. As Casey Judge is picking Bart Brute apart here. Mike Shitopa starts his count. Oh, shot to the head. Hanging over the ring apron and a knee. Just a good measure by Casey Judge, showing no mercy on Brute right now. No quarter given. As you quite rightly say, Louis Richardson and the Enforcers parting ways. More on that later on tonight.
Oh, the triple backbreaker.
Classic Casey Judge.
But he doesn't go for a pin, perhaps trying to send a message.
Causing more damage. Causing more damage. Oh, there's the boot. Big impact. Big boot. Pulls away from the rope. This could be it.
Judgment call has been delivered.
It's over. Casey Judge with a message to Bart Brute tonight. New attitude, my ass says Judge. It
forces victorious tonight. They're sending a message once again. They came back strong after Williams Amber left the group. Will it be the same tonight after the departure of Louis Richardson? It seems so far, with a great victory here for Casey George.
Well, yeah, of course. We will find out how that goes down in the ring. Coming up next, an Extreme Rules match. Troy Webster and Louis Richardson. Of course, we found some little new things about Louis Richardson whilst trawling through the data. He has also had the Cruiserweight Championship, which is now been put on the shelf, as it were. Troy Webster, it seems his stats haven't come up properly.
You see, all the joys of new technology here.
Well, that's it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
And it is an Extreme Rules matchup. I do know that both Troy Webster and Louis Richardson have teamed together on a number of occasions. I also know that Richardson is an extremely decorated singles competitor, 7 singles titles in all. Should be an incredible matchup between Webster and Richardson tonight, Erwin.
Well, yeah, it seems the monkeys have heard me, and yes, no championships for Troy Webster. Although, way back when, he did have the tag team championships with the man you've just seen in the ring, Bart Brute, when they were the Trailblazers, and they were indeed the Trailblazers for the tag team division.
They were like tremendous tag team champions for N.E.W back in the day.
Almost like ancient history.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Troy Webster's days with the Trailblazers are long behind him, and he wants to establish himself as a singles competitor. He'll have his chance tonight against the 6-time United States champion Louis Richardson, and now apparently a former Cruiserweight champion.
Well, yes.
I miss the Cruiserweight championship.
Well, you never know. EFW may be keen to bring some of these titles back now they know they exist. Adrian Goldman's probably dusting off the medals as we speak. I guess we're ready for this. Oh wait, hang on a second.
And that's Jimmy Falcon. He's had his issues as of late with the current tag team champions Magnum Opus. And if Falcon knows what's good for him, he'll leave those issues in the past. Clearly, something on his mind tonight for this young man.
Well,
in
yeah.
N.E.W.
If I know Falcon, those issues are far from past for him. I used to run with this guy a while back.
This could get ugly, Erwin. God knows what Magnum Opus will do.
Wow, here we go.
While Snake, the leader and manager of Magnum Opus, just about had enough of the insolence of this young man, Jimmy Falcon. How dare he, Owen? How dare he come out here and besmirch the good name of our illustrious tag team champions? Look how furious Snake is.
Well, I'm not so sure about all that, but regardless, it may have not been a wise choice for Jimmy Falcon to call him out. Let's see what goes down now. How about that?
Wow! Wow!
Snake has just said to Jimmy Falcon, you find yourself two buddies because next week you go against the entire Magnum Opus and not in a handicap this time.
Yeah, I mean, Jimmy Falcon has clearly touched a nerve of the 7-time world champion, and Falcon is going to have to put his money where his mouth is next week against the current tag team champions and the new power group of the N.E.W. Magnum Opus. That's going to be an incredible matchup, Erwin.
Well, yeah,
absolutely incredible.
I can't think who Jimmy Falcon is going to find. I mean, he's tagged with me before, but we never had a lot of success, so he's probably going to avoid that opportunity.
Would you honestly want to go up against Magnum Opus right now, or form those guys are in?
Anytime the question is, would you want to go up against Vega, the answer is no. Plain and simple. If I have to, I do it. But do I want to? Never. Not in a million years. Not if someone paid me enough to retire to Malibu. No.
Haven't you earned enough yet to retire to Malibu?
I don't know, maybe
What do you do with those fat championship breaks?
We don't want
Dare I ask?
Anyway, Louis Richardson, who is the second person to, well, third technically, to be expelled from the Enforcers. Of course, William and Emma Zander being the first two. Louis Richardson now, I'm guessing, will probably return to his roots, go back to what he knows. I mean,
what was Richardson before he was an enforcer?
well, he was just a solo guy.
Except for Punk.
The fact tap out left, right, and centre.
The fact of the matter is, Louis Richardson became a multiple champion in the Enforcers. Will this be the biggest mistake of this man's career?
Well, he's held the US Championship for 193 days in total throughout his 6 times. That's quite impressive.
Yeah, also a former cruiserweight champion, standing in at 5'8" and 206 pounds, Louis Richardson. Oh, Lewis.
Well, you see that t-shirt there, I've just noticed that as a new addition to his obviously changed attire since leaving the Enforcers.
Very much changed look here.
I believe that t-shirt says 7 soon. And you can only know what that points towards, and who that points towards.
Oh, absolutely. Louis Richardson is obsessed with his own slice of history here in the N.E.W, which is his 7th reign as United States champion. We welcome his former tag team partner, his former comrade in arms, still a proud enforcer, Troy Webster. Stands at 5'11" and 230 pounds from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. One of the enforcers there is.
Oh, of course he is.
Troy Webster.
And they all.
He's from Baton Rouge. He's from a place called Baton, for God's sake. It's literally what his home is called.
Is a weapon.
Is a weapon. Troy Webster was born to fight. And Louis Richardson, don't get me wrong, one of the most decorated men in N.E.W history. He's pretty much done it all. He's never won the big one, but he's pretty much done everything else. Louis Richardson is a tremendous athlete, but Troy Webster is the future, and Richardson is the past.
Troy Webster's achievement not to be knocked either, of course, as one half of the Trailblazers. In total, they held those tag team championships for 191 days. Over 3 separate reigns.
What the hell did we pay these little computer Oompa-Loompas? They do a phenomenal job, whatever the hell you bribed them with.
It just brings a grin to my face knowing that really all these random facts now. I would hesitate to say that Louis Richardson has been in the company longer, and therefore the more experienced.
I would say Louis Richardson is clearly the more experienced in winning matches. He has 7 single titles to prove that fact. Troy Webster, his tag team success aside, has not beaten many men the pedigree of Richardson, who starts this match off quickly with a snap suplex.
And of course this broke down when Vega and Rick Weaver took this team apart.
Oh,
Riot.
Complete dissection. I mean, it really was a tag team clinic, ladies and gentlemen. Magnum Opus were on a completely different level at Riot 6. It was beautiful to watch, but it was a bad night for these two men as a team.
But part of me wonders if Troy Webster attacked Louis Richardson backstage knowing that he might have been sent to the
misses the corkscrew elbow, does Webster. Richardson definitely dodged the elbow and stands tall in the middle of the ring.
Steps back up to Troy Webster, who didn't escape for long.
Oh, big chop. Share to the ledger, boy. I heard that from here, Owen. Oh.
I think the crowd couldn't be happier to once again be in the corner of Louis Richardson.
What a great night it's been tonight on Riot. Excuse me, on that Turmoil. Too many goddamn shows.
Oh, so many shows. I mean, we only basically give it a rest for 1-2 days a week.
Do you remember the last time you got 8 hours sleep, Owen? Do you remember? Louis Richardson on the middle rope changes his mind. Another couple of kicks to the sternum.
Richardson now back in trouble. Troy Webster essentially using him as a sacrifice, and because of that, Richardson saying, if you know, I was loyal to you guys, you've turned your backs on me, fine, so be it. I'm going back to what I want, and that is the US Championship.
Well, Louis Richardson may want it all he wants, but right now Troy Webster, who has been called the future of this company by many people, is all over Louis Richardson. It's only a matter of time, in my opinion, before Troy Webster has an N.E.W. heavyweight championship reign under his belt. It's only a matter of time. It's another suplex on the top rope.
Of course, this is just personal. However, I believe Troy Webster is also in those rankings. I don't think this one counts for it. Richardson fighting back with an enziguri.
Flying enziguri there, Louis Richardson in desperation with the enziguri, pulling out all the stops. Extreme Rules there, with it looks like Richardson might be looking for a weapon here.
He's fetching a chair. Troy Webster stopping him though.
Rips a chair right off him, goes flying. Out of harm's way for now. Richardson reverses, elbow to the head of Webster. Oh, overhead German suplex. My God, what a suplex! What a suplex!
Well, if those boots weren't tight enough, Troy Webster might have just been suplexed out of them.
Dear Christ, what a suplex. Middle rope goes Richardson.
Big risk here.
Flying double axe and all.
Going for the pin.
Could be all. No.
Richardson.
It's almost so bizarre to hear the fans cheering Louis Richardson once again.
It really is quite strange, but he knows he has to do more tonight to put away the resilient Troy Webster, who kicked out after 1-0 win.
Well, I think it really just emphasises how hated the Enforcers really have been here in the N.E.W.
Oh my word.
What a shot!
What a right hand. What a right hand. You know he means it. He was a loyal soldier and they spat in his face. He must want this more than he dare say. From the top rope, if he hits this, Webster's in trouble and he does. What a superplex. It could be all Louis. This could be it. What a statement by Richardson. The hunt is on now too.
If he wins this, you can bet that he's coming for Brad Monster's gold.
Richardson wants to make his own slice of history. I've said it before, he wants to be a 7-time N.E.W. United States champion. No one's ever done it before. Crossbody didn't quite get it all, but he got enough.
We're not not something we really see from Louis Richardson.
Pulling out all the stops tonight, no doubt about that, against Troy Webster.
The crowd absolutely alive. We saw this on commentary last night. Pile driver.
Shades of the King. A beautiful textbook pile driver by Louis Richardson. This has to be it. Yes.
It is.
What a victory for Louis Richardson. The 6-time United States champion continued as an independent man. The enforcers may have lost a brave soldier tonight, possibly forever, in Louis Richardson. What a victory over Troy Webster, Owen.
What a superplex from the top rope. What a pile driver. What a match. And you know, as I just said, Louis Richardson has eyes on one thing and one thing alone, and that's becoming the 7-time US champion. And I, for one, now want to see it more than ever.
Well, yeah, Richardson laser focused on that history, laser focused on his legacy, makes a great start tonight on his own with a victory against an old ally. Oh, wait a minute, wait a goddamn minute.
US champion Brad Moss.
Brad Moss is here. Richardson hasn't seen him all. From the crowd, Brad Moss with a cheap shot to Richardson.
Because can't be happy about the result here from Troy.
Oh, misses with a double axe handle. Well, let's make it Richard a chance. No, right back on him, inverted DDT. And that just shows the speed and deadly skill of the champion.
Look at this, I mean, what a brutal fight we saw.
Yeah, Louis Richardson's nowhere near 100%, Erwin. He's been beaten for pin on the post, alright, he won the match. But Troy Webster gave him a hell of a fight. And now Brad Moss is here. Code breaker! God, my word! What a code breaker, Jesus!
Putting a stamp on it.
Nowhere, from out of nowhere came the assault. Troy Webster. And Brad Moss had a plan tonight against the old soldier, their old ally, Louis Richardson.
Well, you can bet.
What a shock at Turmoil.
You can bet that Louis Richardson will be even more determined to take that title from him after that.
I can't believe what we just seen right there. Louis Richardson won that match fair and square, and then Brad Moss with a cheap shot against a guy who just wants his own legacy cemented. And I don't think, well, I've always been a strong supporter of the enforcers in the past, but I must say that one was hard to defend. We're coming up, ladies and gentlemen, to our main event tonight.
Well,
my God, what our main event.
I can't wait, but it seems as more of the fractures begin to show in the enforcers, the more desperate they have become to cling on to what they have left. And it seems that Chris Jones will have a lot to prove in this match after the defeat of Troy Webster there.
Yeah, I mean, Chris Jones will be feeling the pressure tonight, no doubt about it. A lot rides on that young man's shoulders tonight against the insane Darryl Graves, who has a whole new attitude, it has to be said, as of late, with much more of a fan favourite.
Yeah, I mean, in a sense, he hasn't really changed anything but his determination to get the N.E.W. Championship, no matter what it takes. Of course, we don't know where these two are going to go in the ranking yet.
And past the fan, we'd love to see it. And so the Darryl Graves, a former Intercontinental Champion in his own right, stands in at 5'8", at 206 pounds from Battle Creek, Michigan. Darryl Graves, the insane Darryl Graves, is the reason I call him that, because he is. There's no two ways about it. This young man is unhinged, and he will do anything, Erwin, to be N.E.W. World Heavyweight Champion. He feels it is his right, he feels it is his birthright. His fourth generation is Darryl Graves. His daddy was one of the toughest son of a bitches I ever did see inside that ring.
Well, he is no different. I've been in plenty of matches with Darryl Graves and have left me sore to the bones. Submission specialist, but so is Chris Jones, as you said.
And they both may be submission specialists now, taking absolutely nothing away from Chris Jones, but this kid literally grew up in this business. He has known nothing but those four
sides of the circle for such a long time. That's all he knows, Daryl Graves. I literally don't think he could function outside the wrestling business.
Here we have to listen to the sirens once again, but slowly and surely the people under these sirens are getting less and less. We might be close to hearing this for the last time.
Well, I can almost hear the delight in your voice there, and Chris Jones, the factory man, still stands here tonight as a proud enforcer, a three-time N.E.W champion, a former cruiserweight champion, a three-time television champion. Chris Jones starts up to the eyeballs, 5'10", 150 pounds, from Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Oh yeah, certainly decorated over his time here.
And he's not alone.
He's been in at 792 days again, yeah, from the start. Well, almost from the start, sorry. 796, meaning that we were in it from the start, so he was almost there.
Oh yes, the first
is short.
The first of our main events here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We still have a great United Kingdom title match to look forward to between the Reaper, controversially, and Marty of the Brotherhood. Formerly the Brotherhood.
Interesting enough, actually, these two
exactly what's going on
both
between those two
on the same show. They've both been in it at the same amount of time. Of course, as you noted there, Chris Jones being more decorated too at that time. These two have also had their match against them.
Very good point there. These two guys have had their history. Tonight they face off in our first of two main events. Turmoil, Daryl Graves and Chris Jones. Two submission specialists. It's a classic one-on-one tonight.
Certainly an interesting booking from Adrian Goldman here. But one might know the decision behind this one.
I think it's a... Sorry, no, I was just pleased to finish your thought. Gut buster by Chris Jones.
I was going to say that Casey Judge, of course, at ringside with Chris Jones here.
Yeah, giving that extra man advantage to the enforcers once again, showing at least some solidarity here tonight. Daryl Graves being thrown over the head. Quite frankly, Chris Jones is in a bit of trouble here. Russian leg sweep. Big Russian leg sweep. Irish whip. Oh, bit of a collision there. Misjudged the run. Daryl Graves recovers quicker. A whole lot of hair there. Referee will allow it. It's N.E.W. Got a team against the ropes. Goes for a quick pin here early in the matchup. More pressure than sense. Doesn't even get a one. But still wasting that energy of Chris Jones there. Dodges the counter. Kick to the knee. And again. And again. And again. Vicious feet. Daryl Graves.
Looking to fly just as deadly off the wall.
Oh, crossbody with authority.
Both of these two very similar competitors, which makes it just so interesting to watch them go at it.
Jesus, the speed of this kid's kicks are phenomenal. Oh, atomic bulldog.
How little time he gives you to rest.
It's just, honestly, he's a killer. Happening DDT, Daryl Graves. When he's in this kind of mood, he's practically unstoppable flying senton. Daryl Graves is on a mission.
Absolutely.
He wants to be N.E.W World Heavyweight Champion. DDT again, shades of the cowboy.
He's been surely kind of proving his worth here in the N.E.W. or don't you forget about me kind of match. Arm drag.
A great arm drag counter by Chris Jones, showing that presence. Backbreaker with authority.
Casey Judge seemed happy about that one on the outside here.
Oh, big elbows in the spine again. Casey Judge watching with interest as Chris Jones tries to decimate Daryl Graves.
Do you think these two are only friends because of their initials?
Who knows? It does get confusing sometimes, I know that much. When it's 3 in the morning
and you're doing a 4th show of the week. Sometimes it's hard to remember which one's which. Oh, big punch.
Graves fighting back against Chris Jones.
Final carry.
Away, Chris Jones counters.
Inverted DDT. What an inverted DDT by Jones. Pulls away from the ropes once again. Oh, big knee across the head. Beautiful rolling knee, shades of flair.
As I said, these two very similar. Both specialists at submissions. Both dangerous coming off the ropes.
Both arrogant as hell and both completely believe in themselves and completely believe in their ability to become N.E.W. World Heavyweight Champion. Rolls out the way of that flying elbow, but again, Chris Jones with that speed. My word, what a spine buster after a vicious right hand that stunned Graves. Oh, after Jones' initial mistake, kicked on a Sterling, but just like that, Chris Jones is back in control. What a spine buster. Oh. Well, here's one for you now. Is it Shades of the Cowboy or is it Shades of GBH, that big DDT?
Very good question.
Top rope! Oh my word! Big sweet Jesus! What the hell was that? Well, it's the end! It is the end! Of Darryl Graves! Wow! What a maneuver, Owen!
Yeah, it's always a maneuver to see, not an amazing one to feel. Darryl Graves probably been using one for some time.
Well, yeah, Darryl Graves put up a fight.
Beautiful 450 of his own, but nothing to a sense of.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Darryl Graves, no slouch of a top rope maneuver, and put up a valiant fight tonight against Chris Jones, but there was undoubtable that the experience, what athleticism by Jones. The high impact velocity of that maneuver right there was enough to put Darryl Graves away, and there is no shame in that because it would have put anyone away. What a victory for Jones. Commiserations for Darryl Graves. Chris Jones and Casey Judge here tonight stand united, and the enforcers pick up a victory here.
Yeah, looking at each other, happy with that victory.
They knew they needed that one tonight, though, win.
Obviously not the way I wanted that match to turn out, but again we must move on, and we have finally arrived at one hell of a main event for a Tuesday night, well,
yes.
Tuesday morning.
Our feature event, ladies and gentlemen, is a Falls Count Anywhere match. The United Kingdom title between our current champion, Marty, currently of the Brotherhood. We've had no confirmation to say that those guys have officially broken up, but it really doesn't look good considering what we've seen over the last few weeks between Marty and his brother Nate, and Nate's, well, frankly, unconcerned for his brother's welfare, and well, he has to have his head straight tonight, there's no question of that, because tonight he faces a Reaper yet to be pinned or submitted in the EFW, and yet yet to be defeated in the N.E.W. either, for that matter.
Well, that's it, I mean,
the current, well, we think, the current EFW World Heavyweight Champion.
Until some kind of announcement is made Thursday, yes, he still counts as taking over. And of course, I'd like to point out at this point, whilst we're doing some delving, of course, the UK Championship has been around before in N.E.W. I was the last champion. I never lost it. It got converted to the TV Championship, and now it's been converted back, kind of ironically, if I might add. But I never lost this championship. If I was a bad guy, I'd be trying to claim a shot at this. I'm not. I just wanted to point it out.
Well, thank you, Aaron, for that utterly useless tidbit of information. I'm a return.
Because I've got to say, and I say it every time the Reaper gets in the ring, I'm sorry, I really like Marty, but he got taken apart last night, and now his title's on the line. I kind of feel like the Reaper's going to win this one, and if that's the case, I don't want anything to do with that division.
Well,
we've seen what he's done in EFW. He's taken
That's
on
quite
2
a claim,
men for
buddy.
his title and won.
That's very true. I mean, you are a former 3-time N.E.W. World Heavyweight Champion, so that's quite a claim indeed. The Reaper, the current EFW champion, you see that title around his waist, so that absolutely confirms what we already suspected. A DQ victory for the Dog does not strip the Reaper of his title. Weighs in at 257 pounds, from the very pit of hell itself. We welcome the Reaper.
I don't think you have any choice but to welcome him. Dear God, what a competitor. I mean, he may not have the height or weight advantage over most of his opponents, but I've never seen anything like it. Have you?
No, I've never. Not in 30 years of broadcasting, ladies and gentlemen, have I ever seen anything quite like the Reaper. He scares me, quite frankly. He terrifies me.
And he's only been in this company for the briefest of time, 67 days.
He's already a champion.
He's 11 singles matches. He is a champion and looking to gain another. What kind of pull does this guy have?
I really don't know. I really couldn't comment. The Reaper and Mr. Goldman have a very special relationship. I know that much. That's all I can really say. I walked into a meeting I wasn't supposed to be in once between those two, and got shouted out of the room. I really don't know any more than you do. All I know is that this guy scares me, and I think his potential is pretty much endless. But he goes up against a kid tonight that I have said could be a future world champion on more than one occasion. I know you rate this kid highly as well. Oh, absolutely.
Teamsmanship has been there.
That's all been Nate. As far as I can see, Nate has just been unconcerned for his brother, the 2-time tag team champion. So, current United Kingdom champion. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Marley in there. The Reaper not waiting. Oh! They're already want to get this, yeah. Marley though, ready for the Reaper this time. And fighting back, taking down the Reaper. Not even taking his jacket off yet.
The Reaper a bit off his game there.
Oh!
Missing with the clothesline.
Yeah, missed with the clothesline. And Marley taking advantage of the situation, and he needs to against a guy like the Reaper. Slams the Reaper into those steel stairs. This is a false count anyway, Matt Jerwin. So has this match started officially?
Yeah, it looks that way.
I think Chitopa did ring the bell. So this match is officially underway for the United Kingdom Championship. Chitopa using his discretion here.
Hang on a second.
Has took the belt away
Reaper looking to rearrange some furniture
from the competitors, and this is underway. The Reaper with the stairs. Oh! Into the spine of Marty, and again. Good God, rolls out the way mercifully the second time, but not the third. Not the third. Stairs to the head, to the skull.
You hear the boos echoing.
And this is what's really scary about this guy, Owen. He's got the talent, but he has literally no remorse for the damage that he wants to inflict. This Boston Crab on Marty. He lets it go. The damage he wants to inflict on his opponents. Oh! He shows no mercy. Absolutely none. Oh! He has no compassion.
Onto the lower portion of the steps there, Marty.
Dare I say it?
Reaper's tearing his shirt off him, throwing it away.
Dare I say it? He has no soul. Rib breaker.
It certainly wouldn't surprise me if he doesn't.
He tells people he's from hell. What kind of person tells people? Oh,
well, that wouldn't surprise me if it were
good God, that's the kind of person the Reaper is, attacking someone from behind with a steel chair. Oh,
onto it.
Dear gods, he could kill Marty here tonight with these shots to the head. Oh my word! You're a Marty. On so much equipment, designed to kill, designed to injure. Oh! It got me over right here.
It wouldn't surprise me if
Fisherman's My word, we could have a new United Kingdom champion. All the Reaper has to do. Oh! Steel chair, this really isn't necessary. Matty is. Oh my god! Rolls out the way out of sheer desperation. Dodges again, but not.
Just too groggy, I think.
There's only so many shots you can dodge when you've been slammed into steel chairs and steel steps on numerous occasions. How Matty is even fighting back is beyond me right now. He's been through hell and back at the hands of the Reaper. Oh, and it's not over yet. My god, what a rib-breaker, Owen.
Yeah, just continuing the decimation in the corner there.
Oh, dear God. Jesus. Just pin the kid, for God's sake. This isn't necessary. You could have had this match won 10 minutes ago. Misses, Matty fighting back. Go on, kid. Go on. Knock this. Oh. Lariat.
Clearly not happy about Matty fighting back here. Goes back to the weapons.
God. Absolutely no remorse. No mercy. No soul from the Reaper. Another vicious shot with those steel steps. Kick to the gut. What could he possibly do now to the Reaper? What could the Reaper should I do? Possibly do Uramagi. That's what he could do, right on the steel.
Right on the rampway. Oh, and he's in the championship.
Come on. The championship, which I thought Shatopa had taken away earlier in this matchup, stands on the ramp. That's where Matty dropped it. This match has not yet entered the ring. Oh! Superplex on the steel, no padding out there. Don't you dare tell me they know how to fall.
Oh! And now taking shots with that championship.
To the head. This constant brutal attack on the champion with the championship. A message surely from the Reaper.
Well, I think he has sent his message. Matty dazed.
Signaling for what? No, come on, not
going for that slam
again. Oh my god, that fisherman suplex slam, it's over. It is over.
It is over.
We have a new United Kingdom champion. Where's Shatopa? Shatopa's run round the other side of the ring. Shatopa's gone for a race here. Where is Mike Shatopa? There he is.
His leg in disgrace.
There's Mike Shatopa.
Oh.
Completely out of position. Shatopa, who sprinted round. Well, that's the second incident we've had of Mike Shatopa in recent weeks. Being told to stand in completely the wrong place. This match will continue. This punishment of Matty will continue. Where the hell is Shatopa going? Trying to stay out the way pretty clearly. It's not the best idea tonight. Matty is fighting back. The Reaper is not amused. Oh my god.
Backbreaker again.
I think this one.
Straight back to the title.
Well, it's no disqualification. Anything goes. Shatopa getting to a safe distance. Don't go too far, Mike.
Oh yeah, you don't want the Reaper to start targeting you.
Although that sprint was pretty funny, I gotta admit. It wasn't as good as the nip-up.
Oh, rights and lefts. His attack continues. Double RDDT on the steel ramp. Matty is out. We got a new UK champion. The Reaper is hurting. But it's up.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Completely unnecessary curb stop by the Reaper, busting Matty open on that steel, and no, come on, no, not again, not again. Another deadly Reaper driver. My god, what a maneuver.
Interestingly, not busting out the Dominator this time.
He didn't need to, he's just drived his head into steel twice. We've got a new United Kingdom champion.
My god. the Reaper.
Who will stop the Reaper?
Because that technically makes him a dual champion here.
Yes, he's still, I mean, God knows what's going to happen with the EFW title. God knows if this makes him a dual champion. Currently he is a dual champion. No one has beaten for the EFW championship. No statement has been released about what's going to happen to the EFW championship. So the Reaper is indeed a dual champion. How many days has he been in the company, did you say, Owen? 64?
Something like that.
67?
Oh my God.
2 championships in under 100 days. The Reaper, has anyone seen him? Oh, come on, no, come on, the match is over. You've absolutely destroyed Marley here, for God's sake. He cannot be conscious. Look at him, there's no sign of life. Shots, again, unnecessary shots with that chair to the body of Marty.
This is too
come on, no.
Exactly what we've seen.
Sending a message to every single man in the N.E.W. locker room. The Reaper is here, and he's here with one thing on his mind, and it is destruction.
Oh well,
No,
on
the chair.
Knees clashing off that chair, the Reaper.
Holy Christ, we need medics. What a night at Turmoil.
God.
Good night.
Let's get someone out here.